Alright, let's talk about something interesting. I don't know. Okay, what's happening in the news right now? I don't really want to talk about what's happening in the news because I don't care. Do I care? I don't know. I don't know. I think a lot of things people. I don't know. Maybe I should care. I don't know. Do I? Not really. I don't know. Not very much. I write songs about caring, but I don't think I really care. That's why I write the songs because I don't really. I like I, I write songs about people being better, and it's like I know people aren't going to be better. They just gotta be who they are. But it's like wishful thinking kind of songs, just kind of like maybe people can only do this and be good. Then maybe the world will be better. Maybe people be like this. And I wrote a song called Unfairness because I was like, yeah, it isn't really fair. I think write a song is gonna change anything. No. It might be fair now because I wrote a song called Unfairness. No. So it's like I just write them just as wishful thinking kind of stuff. So it's like I know how people should be. I know people should be good. One man's good is another man's bad, and vice versa. And so it's like I don't know. It's kind of thinking things out. It's like I don't know. Songwriting. No, but songs with me and songs. It's like yeah, I don't know. It kind of came in stages because I was like, it's like everything comes, like everything you learn comes in this kind of ways, just kind of like when I was a kid, I could write these little haikus and poem kind of things. I like doing that stuff. I guess kind of, it's like words. Just do like in like fourth, fifth grade, I used to do haikus and some of them were published in this annual kind of thing with the kids writing poems and stuff. So I knew I did that, and then seventh, eighth grade, I learned how to play guitar. Actually, eighth grade, and so all of a sudden I could play guitar, and then I could write haikus. So I put it together. I was like, yeah, I mean, maybe I can, write songs about how I feel about the world, and I put it to music. And that's basically what a song is. My songs are how I feel about things usually, or must have someone else's place, like a empathy kind of thing, and pretend to be someone else. Because there's a few songs of mine that it's not about me; it's about me imagining someone else would feel in that situation. So so when I write those kind of songs, yeah. So yeah, kind of one of those things, Yeah. I've written so many songs, and I've written so many good songs. I mean, I like the songs "Your Jealousy" and "Fairness," and "Patience," and "Illusion of Greatness," all those kind of songs. I try to just make them decent, good. About something, each of my songs about something. So yeah, I do. Yeah. It's like there's. I don't think I'm the only one who has common sense. There's a lot of people do, and like, but it's almost like weird. It's like almost the same person. It's like there's kind of certain people think certain ways, so kind of like it's almost like a different degree of being human. Some people just get it. Some people just understand. You get it. Like, oh, maybe just maybe look at both sides of the thing. Think freely, but see what both sides are saying. Look at it from the outside. That just makes common sense to be right. Instead of just being just to be kind of like part of a group and always thinking the way the rest of the group are. Those are sheep. A lot of those by those partisan people are sheep. They all think the same on every kind of thing. Each side will think exactly because they're sheep. They're not free thinkers. You know, if you lay yourself down to a certain group, then you just kind of you kind of dating yourself, aging yourself. You kind of showing who you are. You should be malleable. You shouldn't just be who they think you are. Or see what that with me is I don't always think the same way about things all the time. I can always change my mind. I can do that. I'm all everywhere. I'm thinking this. I'm thinking that. I can change my mind. You give me a better reason to change my mind. I can change my mind because things. It's like things that move tend to be less of a target for they tend to exist longer. They tend to survive the war. Some things just bear odds down or whatever. I don't know, bad analogy, but but you know what I mean. Yeah. So so I mean that's just, and I can tell who's a free thinker because something they say, I can just see what they say. Certain people are. So, and I think people who or I wouldn't say intelligent because a lot of intelligent people who are sheeple. you know, I think creative people tend to be more free thinking usually, but there's a lot of creative people who are pretty creative who also are kind of you know kind of don't really think outside of the box. I don't know how they do it. I don't know. It's like there's a lot of like musicians. There's a few musicians who kind of like I think of. I like some of their songs. So I'm thinking that they're really creative and whatever. They're good at an art form, but then they kind of like very kind of they're like into politics and they always agree with their political party says and they don't think freely. Kind of seems like somebody thinking how the heck did they write the song? They can't really think freely because I'm thinking the song. I don't know. Isn't I don't know. It's weird. Maybe they got lucky with those songs. I don't know. But I don't know. I guess you don't have to be like a creative person to be free thinking of. I don't know. It's not always like that. There's different degrees of kind of creativity. I think. I mean, it's not just like all creative people are like free think, or the opposite, or like just the kind of sheeple mind. A lot of sheeple people are also creative, I guess. But the best ones are the most creative people tend to be the free thinking ones. So maybe look at there. And that's like John Lennon. He was a free thinking guy, and he was probably the greatest songwriter in the history of music. And Paul McCartney, same thing. He's a free thinking guy, and you see him talk about things. He just doesn't just agree with one side or the other. He's a free thinking guy, and he's a brilliant musician. And a lot of those other guys who are very good musicians, they tend to be very free thinking. But then you get some musicians who aren't, or are more sheeple. I don't know. Are they as good? Maybe not. They're not as good as creatively. They're not like a John Lennon or Paul McCartney. Alright, this video is kind of long, almost 8 minutes long, so let's just go like this.